Okay, so hi. That name, the name. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I'm figuring out how to. Oh, okay. Give me a second, guys. Ooh, that's much better. Give me a second, guys. Um, Here, I'll just put up like a banner, I guess. And whatever, it's fine. So, I am making like a little Q&A, but it's not really a Q&A since it's not live streaming, but hey, we're gonna make do. Okay, so the sweet dreams refer to the character's aspirations, a literal dream world setting, or is it an ironic title for something more sinister? Well, it's kind of like okay, so we have Starry. We have Starry. Hold on. We have Starry. And Starry is the like, star of the show basically. I don't know. Starry is a star. And we also have Poppy, which is a cloud. So it's basically um about the characters, and it's also going to lean into something more sinister too. So yeah. Every object show has a flavor, like Inanimate Insanity's focus on in, in okay, hold on. I need to read that a little bit slower. Every object show has a flavor, like Inanimate Insanity's focus on interpersonal. I can't say that. Interpersonal growth. What is the core emotion hook of Sweet Dreams? Okay, so technically, if we were doing like actual flavors, I think Sweet Dreams would kind of be like cotton candy, I guess. But anyways, I think well, Sweet Dreams is going to be based off of Inanimate Insanity season 2, so I don't know. So can we get the thing off the screen, please? Can we get that off the screen? Thank you. No. Thank you. Yay. Yeah. Thank you. Anyways. Oh my god. Um so I think it'd be basically Inanimate Insanity season 2. And then season 2 of my show, it would be based off of ITFT, so yeah. Are there any uncanny or liminal space elements in the show's background or plot? That's going to spoil it, so no. I'm not answering that. How did Zach, Cosmo, and Melody meet? Were they friends before the show started, or did the competition, if there is one, force them together? Well, wait, I just forgot. I can add that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, at least it's more colorful, I guess. Um, I mean, they kind of met like before the show. Like, yeah. So, okay, Amelia, since you voice them, not her, them, what is their default emotion? Are they the peacemaker of the group? Amelia's the host. Okay? Amelia the pillow is a host. And Amelia is kind of like, okay, don't go do the challenge, basically. So, yeah. Does Lunar's personality reflect their name? Are they more of a night owl or a mysterious type compared to the high energy of character? Compared to the high energy characters? Well, she will not get along with Bo very well. Also, Lunar is she, they. Don't come at me because, I made these characters. Not a lot of them. Because, of course, I let my voice actors make their characters. Anyways, they would, actually be more of an night owl, like me. Since you also voice Bo, does your version of Bo share any traits with the inanimate insanity Bo, or is she a completely different? What do you want some tape for? Dude, I'm recording. Can you do this whenever I'm not recording, please? You're live? No, I'm recording. I'm answering questions from Sweet Dreams, alright? That's fine, dude. You can still play with it. Look at this. Please get out of my room. Go! You should have seen the. Close my door. Close my door. No. Close my door! Why do you want your door closed? Because I'm recording. Little siblings, man. Anyways. Does your version of Bo share... Does your version of Bo share any traits with the inanimate insanity Bo, or is she completely different? I hate this. Bo in my show, as you can see, my profile on StreamYard, is quite literally what my profile picture is right now. Does your version of Bo share... Okay. So, they are completely different. They don't even have any exact traits of her, except for being, a little bit wonky. But, get that off the screen. Anyways, I guess, they have a few traits, I guess. Like being crazy, and I think that's just it. But they are not dead, okay? They're not like Bo. Ooh, more. Ooh, wait, hold on. There we go, guys. Yeah, you guys have something else to look at. When you're writing a scene for Emily, do you act out the lines out loud to see if they fit your vocal range? Or do you write the dialogue and figure out the voice acting later? Okay. So, whenever I write, it's whatever, it's fine. But it's whenever it comes to Emily, I haven't even wrote her lines at all right now. Whenever it comes to Emily, like, I have to legitimately have, like, a little breathy kind of voice. Hold on. Don't worry your little head about those bullies. I've faced krakens twice the size. So just keep your head up, okay? So that's basically how Emily sounds. What does the color palette of Sweet Dreams look like? Is it bright and pastel to fit the sweet vibe, or high contrast and moody? Okay, so it's kind of a little bit pastel, like the background, um, but not too pastel, okay? I don't have an exact picture of the background I have right now, but anyways. What is the most ambitious scene you've planned to animate so far? Is it a high action sequence or a subtle emotional close up? Okay, so leading into some sad questions. Okay. So, usually there is going to be like fighting, I guess? Like verbal fighting, but not physical. But hey, maybe hold on. Maybe Callie and Eclipse, uh well, Callie or Valerie, uh and Eclipse are gonna like verbally fight, or not verbally, physically fight. So kind of like high action, I guess. Where does the show take place? Is it a void, an island, a city, or somewhere completely abstract? It is plain land. Yes, I know. Wow, so cool. What happens if a character is eliminated? If it's a competition. It is a competition. Is there a hotel or something more mysterious like the II portal? Now I haven't came up with that yet, okay? But um like since we kind of like don't have the voice actor for Dreamy anymore, Dreamy the night catcher, the rainbow night catcher, um we're going to eliminate her first episode, so just a little bit uh yeah. And we also don't have the voice actor for Casey, so I'm gonna have to take that. Casey is the co-host, by the way, if anyone's asking. Um, and I guess it's kind of like okay, so you guys know Idiotic Island, Inanimate Insanity. It's basically gonna be like that, but like undestructible, and no one's gonna go crazy, of course, because I'm not. Amelia and Casey isn't that cruel. Amelia's actually like someone who actually cares about their contestants. If you could pick one Stomach Book song to represent the vibe of Sweet Dreams, which one would it be and why? Um, 1, 2, 3, The Longest Dream, I guess, because it's based off of Inanimate Insanity season 2. There's gonna be the same finale of season 2 Inanimate Insanity. And plus, someone's gonna die, and it's not Bo, by the way. Um, mm, I'm looking for more questions. Okay. You want to interview one of my characters? No, thank you. No, thank you. Does your object show follow cartoon physics or are there specific rules? For example, can characters regenerate or is injury a permanent high stakes threat? Okay, so it's not going to be inanimate insanity IV, okay? You don't have to worry about that. But the way to regenerate slash respawn characters, it's not going to be like a TLC, or not TLC, recovery center. There's no recovery centers, okay? We're not stealing from BFDI. But instead, also, we're not going to steal from Inanimate Insanity. We're not going to have the regenerator. All we need is like, okay, Amelia is Pillow A because their name starts with an A. Alright? So they are the oldest pillow. I'm thinking of what to say. And they have like these little regenerating features on their hands, like four from BFB. Okay, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like recovering like that. Okay, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. The way they recover is different. They have to bring their hands up, then say the character's name, and then like, bam, they're there. They are alive again. Most object shows have a host. Does Sweet Dreams have one? If so, is their relationship with the contestants friendly, or is it more of a focused participation horror vibe? Okay. What's with the horror? Anyways, the hosts are Amelia and Casey. Casey is a blanket, also blanket C. So she's the co-host. Then we have Amelia, which is Pillow A. And like I said, the host. In some shows, objects have jobs or societies. In Sweet Dreams, do characters live in a structured society or are they isolated in specific location for the show? No. No, it's not going to be one. It's not going to be one. Oh my god. It's going to be like, hey, if you want to like leave and not compete for like whatever you want, then that's fine. You can say you want to quit the game. Basically like that, okay? Oh my god. Why am I finding string on my sweater? Anyways. Between Zach, Cosmo, and Melody, who is the most likely to crack under pressure? And who's the rock that keeps the group together? Okay, so Zach is the person who keeps the group together. And funny thing about Zach is the only person in the friend group that does not accept all pronouns. Also, he's transgender male too, so yeah. Oh, oh wait. We also have a transgender female, which is Poppy. Oh god. Okay, so we have basically light bulb. Oh my god. Anyways, the person that is likely to crack under crack the person that is most likely to crack under pressure is Melody because like you want to know something? She doesn't even know how she got her name. Seriously. She doesn't even know what music is. Okay? Leave her alone. Anyways, does Amelia have a before the show history that haunts them, or are they focused entirely on the future? No. No. They are focused on the present and they do not want to talk about Beau Annette, which is another Beau. Boetnia. Boetnia, calm your horses. Because you want to know something. You made a pillow that was actually going to make an object show, and instead you killed all their objects, okay? Okay, anyways. If Lunar had a secret, they were terrified the other contestants would find out. What would it be? Okay, so Lunar's secret would probably be like having a collection of paper stars. Like it's something idiotic like that. What is Emily's why? Is she there for fame, a prize, or is she running away from something else? She's running away from her past because you want to know something? She used to be a pirate and she got betrayed and she got pushed off of her own ship, okay? And she's also there to like, win a prize. She doesn't even know what her prize would be. Like, she doesn't care. Her prize would be like, I don't know, a new ship. I don't know. If you were composing the score, would each character have their own instrument? Does Melody have a specific musical cue that plays when she enters a scene? No. Like I said, Melody doesn't even know what music is. Each character would not have really much of like um instrument because most of them don't even know what music is, okay? They've never listened to music. They don't even like, dude, they were created by Amelia. Every animator has a tell. A specific way they draw eyes or a way they animate movement. What do you think is the signature look of your animation style? Having little blushy spots. Because, dude, not a lot of objects have like little blushy spots on the objects. So I was like, oh yeah. That'll make it even more cuter. Anyways. How do you handle a transition from a sweet/cute moment to a horror/intense moment? Do you use lighting changes, or do you rely more on the voice acting? Okay, so there would probably like be a cut in the music and do like a little death note, I guess. So yeah. Is the main conflict in Sweet Dreams between the characters themselves, or is there an external? Oh. Oh, my tablet died. That's depressing. Well, um, congratulations, you made it like 25 minutes. Yeah! Anyways, bye. Um, bye, my cookie kitties, I guess. Oh, wait, there was background music this whole entire time? Oh my god. Anyways, see you guys later.